Welcome back to the Anperical podcast. This is episode 3. Today is a special one, a very, very special one. It's something close to, people's mind a bit. Real stories this time. We're gonna talk about it. Inauguration, of the time of this recording, the first 3 days of Joe Biden inauguration. My opinions, thoughts, and things about it, and just try to make sense of what two sides have in common. The two sides, the two arguments, as well as the impacts on the entire world, including Thailand in general. Boys, so as you know, on last Wednesday, at the time of releasing this, last Wednesday we have an inauguration where Kamala Harris and Joe Biden sworn in as both vice president and the president and presidents respectively. What does this have impact in our society? So first of all, Trump has been a president from 2017 all the way to 2021 and leave the freaking thing with YMCA. What I look like, during the time that I watched, it's just like I laughed so much. Like, dude, you leave it that song. It's like, what? I think it's because it is, the freaking owners of the song gave credit to it. I don't know what happens, but it's funny. It's funny. It's funny, like, living with that. And to be honest, like, it's a huge change. I have watched the inauguration, and the thing is, in my opinion, God, the world is coming back to normal. And this is one part. Like, the freaking Biden administration is one way that I think would be one step towards having a better world, having a great life, having a something. Yeah. But then we have the problems like the UK, Boris Johnson. Some people do not like him in general. Or I don't know. There's so many issues in other countries as well, which I will not talk about. Yeah, including North Korea. North Korea, Russia, yeah, all that kinds of stuff. Now, these news, why is it important to our lives? US is one huge corporation, and the decisions and everything can somewhat impact our lives, especially when it comes to China. As a Thai resident, as a Thai citizen, I observe a lot of people, like my mom, my mom in general. Sometimes, like, products such as Huawei, Oppo, or any other things, any Chinese brand phones, sometimes they need some of the US products, like for example Apple, Google, for example, and that the relation between Huawei and Google, if the US bans Huawei from doing stuff like having like bans on US property and whatever, then there will be consequences, like for example the search engines, whatever. And it's tough. It's especially like when it comes to foreign relations. Of what Trump did is to somewhat negotiate, but then increase some tensions inside the country, the US, and between. As you know, like, Trump left the WHO. Yeah. And then it affected a lot, because the fundings, the everything. Yeah, the world needs to be a better place. We need to collaborate together to be like a better civilized world in general. Yeah, and what I see in Biden administration, it's going great, because soon after Biden comes back in office, because he was the vice president before, now he's the president, he immediately issues 17 executive orders, or 15, I am not sure about that, but either 15 or 17, one of which is about WHO. And I think like it's a good thing. It's somewhat a good thing, because with the knowledge that the US have, potential knowledge, and collaborative with people, dude, that is a lot. That is a lot. It's not America's first. We are in this together. We are in the pandemic together, dude. If we don't work together, I don't know what's gonna happen. Yeah. But guys, lads, if you compare the previous administration compare this to the last administration, thank God we left. Yeah, it's just much more professional in general. Much more professional, much more great. And it's interesting to watch like as it unfolds, because everything is turned back to normal. Like I know myself that I'm not gonna be watching those press conferences or press briefings like 2 to 3 weeks after, but the thing is that it's great to know. It's great to just like see how normal it is, and how would they help America in general, the COVID cases, and other countries in terms of foreign relations. Yeah. Anywho, two sides of the stories. We got the left and we got the right. Left, right. Yeah. The left are the Democrats. They support everything that they done. Like, freaking dude, we have been living like this for years and months and whatever. Thank God we got a president like Biden. But even though like some questionable things happened, like Hunter Biden and whatever, it's just it's much better than having Trump. Yeah. And to say the least, Trump, like on the right side, the Republicans, dude. How can I say it? Fox News, for example, like the freaking Inauguration Day, there's a program called Celebrating America, right? Every single channel, the major three, CBS, ABC, and NBC, those three channels turn into Celebrating America, and dude, that was, by the way, that show was awesome. What fucking awesome! I stayed up at night for it, because it was in prime time. 8:30 is equivalent to 1:30 here. But in general, like, it's a fantastic thing. Meanwhile, Fox, they have the Masked Dancer, and of what I heard, the Masked Dancer is not that great to its brother, the Masked Singer. The Masked Singer is better than Masked Dancer. So, yeah, I think it's Fox in general, Fox News, and the thing is that like they nitpick every single small things, like what the fuck. In general, like the Republicans, it's good that they have their opinion. I respect their opinions and things and such, but do it in a civilized way and do it fact-based, science-based, no conspiracy theory and things. But what I don't like is how they pick certain things that they got wrong. Like, for example, they are not wearing a mask in a federal building. Like, I think like, what's the thing? Peter, the son of Steve. Yeah, Peter. Yeah, Peter. I can't remember the freaking second name. So, asked Jensaki about freaking mass mandate thing on the federal building. Dude, I'm gonna say this. You know where the president lives, right? If it's in the White House, then yeah, it's understand. Then it's their house. Yeah, like second floor, third floor, it's just they're celebrating. But if you talk about the primetime special, that the Biden stand at the Lincoln Memorial, I'm gonna say this right now. You know the thing called speaking. When you're speaking with like lipo mic, and you have the mask, and this like, if I can show you, if I speak like this, like, would it be clear? Like, would it be clear? If I speak like this, it would be clear in some bit, but then it would be muffled. So for best sound quality purposes, you don't need to wear a mask, but you need to socially distance. And what I see, Biden did. And the cameraman, I think most people do already, they wear masks. Yeah, it's just all about social distancing at the end of the day for that. As well as press briefings as well. Press briefings. Jen Psaki stand there. If you don't wear a mask, then how would you hear her? It's gonna be like muffled like at the end of the day. And it's just oh, by the way, day three of the radio press briefing, that fucking economist guy, I can't remember his name now. That economist guy, dude. He left the thing without a mask. Yeah, he left the lectern without his his mask is over there and that yeah. But dude, you need to understand like why is that happening? Why is that and yada. Cause you will not move forward if you nitpick like small things like this. You need to focus on the bigger issue, like COVID-19, poverty, unemployment, security, support. That's the issue that you need to tackle at the end of the day. If you just start nitpicking this thing, this, that, we will not move forward. And what I saw in Trump administration, dude, I listened to like a Tonight Show and the Late Show and whatever. They told that Trump has no COVID vaccine plan. Boys, science is the key to success. Like, you need science to do things right. You need science to validate things and such. If you only appeal to people like Trump, like you want to appeal people like freaking like, for example, Republicans or like conspiracy theorists, then you need to side with them, which is I think what Trump did, and it went pretty bad, and he's now in like, and he's using the aggressive approach, like he will not accept his rules and just tell people to storm the Capitol. By he's now like in Florida, relaxing, chilling, and grilling with Melania. You got backstabbed for those people who went to the Capitol. You fucked up. And I'm gonna say I covered this in the live stream. It's, I think at the time of this recording, 2 months from here, it will be deleted on twitch.tv/YouTube. I covered this as it goes live, and it's so upsetting. And I don't know what the future holds for him. And he said he will come back in some way, but hey, how? Why? How and why? That's the thing. Yeah. So I talk about the impact of the vote. I got the two sides. Hey, this is a short one by the way, cause you know everything is this is popping off my head right now. But let's get some tips, by the way, for those people who are not interested in politics. Politics is a hard subject. Politics is a hard topic. If you are not comfortable speaking about it, don't. If you are not comfortable listening to it, don't. There's this function in Twitter called the mute function, where you can mute words and such and whatever. I'm gonna have a disclaimer at the beginning of this video, as you saw there, that says that there is some political discussion. If you don't wanna talk about politics, sorry, just say no. That you're not interested. If you're in the middle, just say you're in the middle. It's your opinion after all. But at the end of the day, it is around us. Taxes relates to politics and your economy. It is something that you cannot avoid. But if you're not comfortable speaking about it, don't. Just don't speak about it. It's your choice to believe what you want. But, and there's a but, you need to get your facts right and just be civil. It's your opinion after all, and it's your life after all, your belief after all. But if you believe in conspiracy theories and whatever, you're stuck in a loop. Facts are facts, science are science. The earth is not flat. There's no such thing as the Illuminati. And there are ways that you can get back to the EU. Boris Johnson, dude. Boris Johnson. Anywho, that's it. Very short, very brief about the current situation. We're gonna have a regularly scheduled podcast in the next 2 weeks. Yeah, so I'm doing this every other week. Until further notice, I don't know if I'm gonna do I don't know if I'm gonna change it to once a month or whatever. But at the end of the day, boys, Anperical is about something around you. Anperical is about real stories, real experiences, real creativity. Next time, we're gonna explore the real creativity side of the channel a bit, of the podcast, of everything. Inspiration, TV, music, YouTubers, whatever. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk how this channel comes and how everything comes with inspiration from various sources. I'm gonna talk about that. So stick there. Check back in 2 weeks' time. That is all for the podcast. Hope you enjoy this. I'll see you the next 2 weeks. Meanwhile, check out a unreleased footage on Sunday from Deuce Iron Live, because I want to say that Deuce Iron Live is not gonna be on. There will be an announcement tomorrow at the time of the publishing date of this. Yeah, that is all. Sayonara. Bye bye.